Hello, my name is Justin Owen, game designer for the team WhamBamHamJam and Cheesus, and today I'd like to present our game Can You Hear Me? Well, what is this game about? Simply put, two characters are trying to have a conversation on a tin can phone, and you need to keep the string taut while you complete objectives and avoid obstacles. This is both a single and multiplayer game, where you can control both characters at the same time, like this, or you can have a friend help you out and control one character each. Obstacles will get in the way of your string and interrupt the connection, and they will also knock you around and make it hard to coordinate with the other player. Do your best to maintain your connection for as long as possible, given these very chaotic circumstances. Our team believes that this simple yet fun game mechanic has a lot of potential, and we've come with a plan to expand upon the initial concept. For one, we plan to add multiplayer support for up to 8 players, whether online or local. Other than the standard survival and arcade game modes, we also plan to add things like an obstacle course, where you gotta make sure your string is taut, and to avoid all these moving objects that will try to snag your string. There will also be many kinds of little mini games that will spice up the game. For instance, Twister. Sausage to yellow, potato to red. And a chaos game mode where you can use the string to spread chaos and take revenge on all the obstacles that have been knocking you around all this time. There will also be a single player campaign where we can introduce many different levels and many different maps that will challenge the player in different ways with the string and the terrain. For example, one of these levels could challenge the player by placing each character on a separate raft down a river, and they must maintain a constant connection while their raft moves around haphazardly. Or perhaps a level where the characters need to make their way through a dark maze, and their source of light only shines when the string is taut. There are so many possibilities that we can explore. We also plan to add some unlockable cosmetics, both for the character skins and as well for the cans that they're holding up to their ears. We plan to release this game on the PC as well as all major consoles. Unfortunately, no mobile port is being planned at this point. Since the game is relatively simple, only requiring your directional keys and one button to jump, two players can actually share one controller in order to play. As mentioned before, we plan to have up to 8 players to be able to play in the game at the same time, which is actually PS4's limit of 4 controllers. Now, who is this game for exactly? People who are fans of party games in general should enjoy Can You Hear Me very much. This game has many parallels to other titles like Fall Guys, Overcooked, and Gang Beasts, having strong multiplayer experience coupled with cute graphics. Specifically, we're targeting a younger audience, as the game's simple graphics, easy to learn controls, and a hectic yet forgiving gameplay should be right up their alley. Owners of a Nintendo Switch would be the primary consumer that we're targeting. While it should run no problem on other platforms, Switch portability and the Joy-Con's design make it perfect for big groups of people to play at once. Although we aim to have an online multiplayer system, we believe that this game is best enjoyed when played together in the same room. So people who are staying together during these times, like the people listed below, will have something to spend time together with. But for those who are like social distancing to the extreme, the online experience will have to do. And you can always have the single player experience too. And that concludes my presentation. Thank you very much for your time and stay safe.